Good morning, ako'y ngasi online press conference da ako'y mangde lengjin biriba center da phambiriba ming oina panjarabada sahi kun hena Congress party da lebiraklaba amasung sahi tara hena general secretary amasung vice president gi ako'y phampham da sahi kun hena lebiraba madugumba yamna ako'y yamna integrity laiba galoina loina na ex-MLA su oibirambada natana oja su oibiramba physics ki oja su oja Ningombam Dwijamani chairman Disciplinary Action Committee Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee lengchendana laibire aduga ako'y chairman gi yetta phambiribsina ako'y Shri S Jiten General Secretary Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee amasung Convenor Disciplinary Action Committee Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee ni ngasi ako'ina press conference taubu si ako'y honourable MLA Shri RK Imo singna Congress party dagi expel taukraba tanthokraba mahagaduna tanthokraba matung da hairakpa mayam ama allegation mayam ama ngasi ako'y media amasung social media gi kuthangda tabadagi masigumba allegation baseless allegation mayam asi refute taunabagi damakta haidana ako'y press conference si taubani maramdi Manipur praja amasung public singsida asengbana karino haibadu bhab tahananabagi machak maduguma darkar ama oirakpadagi adubu ngasi gi press conference asi ahubada ako'y mayaida phambiriba chairman Disciplinary Action Committee Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee ako'y oja Dwijamani na mayamda wahi khara thambigani marigi matungda ojana thambikraba matungda ayhak samakna ako'y press conference asi makha chathajagani adu hajik over to oja Dwijamani oja
Pomda makki mapamda yana badaina nolukna kurumjari as a chairman of the Disciplinary Committee Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee yam tentakpa maina aijabasi Disciplinary Committee si influence tauraga Shri RK Imo honourable MLA Sagon Assembly Constituency dagi kabirappa basi kanagumba kharagi influence ta mabu tantokpani aidana mana hairapasida aikoigi Congress party gi particular oina pallabada Disciplinary Action Committee si influence to bayaba amadong ubadong utpa masi yam laibak tibani RK Imo se maagi tawriba kandak mayam singtu Manipur da laiba Congress pu nungsijaba amasung asumbabu pamba mi khudimakna Imo ne ek tawriba se openly mi mayam mamangda mana utliba potsi yengbiraga mi mayam mamangda mana utliba potsi yengbiraga mi mayam na udabadidi mabu kari tawram kadage se mayam puding magna khangaba ngaktani yam nainingde mana tawriba khuding makse aidi ma masana khantha haningi aina tawriba su Manipur parjana kayam khalamgadage Manipur Prajana Khalibadu Maduda Sumgani Maduna Nium oina Laudragasu Maduna people gi mandate tuna Kangani Kanana Sumbatawi Kanana Aran Batawise Aduga Akwai Disciplinary Action Committee gi members in Kanaguma Matada influence over Yabanati Taukibasu Late Masiga Matangista RK Imo amasung Manipur miyam na khangani aigi integrity da 20 years hena Congress ki office bearer oi din lak ma tam jida apien ba pien da ba mayam ama leirga su for the people of the Manipur, for the interest of the Congress party ai khoi apien ba pien da ba legi bo ngak tane adu to set our party, to strengthen our party as a member of the Congress party, what I have to do, this ethic, moral ethics here leiraktragadi problem mamane mayam ne na kangbi gane aduna makata na haidagasu according to the rules and the regulations of the Indian National Congress si yengaga yamna pera wise so cause notice ta piriba amasung mana party office ta leiringi matam da tawramba mayam mama sida idargasu as a office bearer of the Congress party ma kari conduct rules ki wang da kari tawhi adugumba mayam amasu lei aduna isiang na arga da Shri RK Imo tanthokpada deserve tawdana chap chaba tanthokpagi matik chaba praman rules ki matung in leidana tanthokpani masida CLP leader or anybody na aikhoi gi committee asigi integrity sokna ba me kayana influence tawbu mabu tanthokpani aise it is a baseless ai amuka swairi ai Congress te he yawarpadagi party ki damta sacrifice tawduna ngasi bauba party ki asoiba punamakpu mengkhatna la ibani aduga ngarang changaga ngasi karai dagi no katukaran tawduna general secretary o yusenba hayeng amu party against masagi ojabi thingaga chatpa adugi bisu kanano se khangbada ka Congress da changakpada sahi tara phadribana election tawdana party ki election sung tawdana party ki pham sung pai pairam tan executive pham oiba ngamgi da mi mana sahi hek changakpaga phamga heta paisan dana wanaba wanom ba manba election tawusu natabata oirakpa dugumba miduna masagi hojaba thinana wanabda party di Congress ni arega katukaran chatpa mayam amasu lei aina party ki demokta nungsiriba mayam punamak tawbiu party si phanana ba honabiu aduga party si ama khaktana influence pungtok torga chatpe yadaba kangbu amasu Congress bu nungsijaba kangbu amasu Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee ki manungsida nungumna ising chaibada nungsana yeibada kaidaba dugum kangbu ama Congress party da lei habse understand dawal ni Manipur ki praja punamak khurumjari RK Imo tanthokpase Indian National Congress ki rules tu ki matung ina chap chaba pibam thokpa magi phangbam thokpa dandi do RK Imo na phangjabani masida kanagum magbi influence yaude yamna niyom chumda tawgibani haipse lepa miyam gi mphumda ai haijage really to expel Shri RK Imo from the membership of the Congress party for 6 years. It is deserved because he has violated so many rules to be followed by the RK Imo as a Congress office bearer, as a member of the Congress party. That's all. Thank you. Matangda.
Disciplinary Action Committee ki chairman Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee ki su vice president oibiriba khoi gi oja Dwijamani na mayek sengna thambigre madigi matungda ngasi Manipur gi praja khudimakta Facebook ta amasung media da press release tang kumathoi August ki tang kumathoi da honourable MLA Shri RK Imo na madugumba press release ama thoi madugi press release tu da yamna concocted oiba baseless amasung factually false oiba mayam amasu maduda facts ama oina iri masini akoina Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee ki Meitei dagi Congress party ki Meitei dagi ngasi Manipur ki praja mayam mamangda asumana karino aduga how many facts which have been stated by Honourable MLA Shri RK Imo in his own press release issued by himself on 21st of August 2020, how many facts which are there in the press release are proven wrong? That is what we will be sharing with our people today. Maki press release asida hairibasi makoi si loinabak hojik Delhi da leiri. Delhi da chatkriba sisu chartered flight amadani sumnagi flight amananate chartered flight adugi bharana kanana pibano su khangdi chartered flight to the yaukriba mayam aduna ngarang nahandi Bharat ki media mayam among the BJP ki headquarter da makoi didi BJP da oina join tokshan kare ado chartered flight to the tomina kiba mayam yaukiba mayam dugi manung dudi yauwa amana Congress ki MLA amana press release tholakpani akoina karigidamakta mase Congress ki MLA no haiba matamda Congress party regi tanthokrasu mahagasi honourable speakers ki secretariat ki hojik pokbuda unattached tawe haibagi notification do tholaktri aduga unattached member haibaga independent member haibaga masi khetnai haibase masi akoi Supreme Court ki judgment G. Vishwanathan case 1996 tamayek lan e khrabani karigumba member of parliament natraga MLA amana expel tawrba matung na mahna unattached oina speak koigi assembly na natraga parliament house na notify tawrba matung adu phogda karigumba mahaki original parent party mahak aduna hajiki party dugi vote karakpa dugi party aduna karigumba tungda whip issue tawba matamda natraga mahak aduna ai party ne expel tawre haidana to party ma join tawba matamda disqualification haibadi 10 schedule to the Constitution of India se attract away haibase Supreme Court ki judgment 1996 ki G. Vishwanathan na haidana lairabani masi ki judgment se ngasi bhagura Supreme Court ki larger bench ta natraga masi ki higher larger bench na refute tobam ta laitri hairiba sina maram oire hairaga aikhoina di mahaksi on the floor of the house ta jipok an test webagi notification tholok tribunina he is technically and legally and constitutionally counted as a Congress MLA among all the 18 MLAs who are the votable and qualified Congress MLAs on the floor of the House as of now. Haziki Honourable MLA Shri RK Imo ki press release ta haibirisi mahak ki press release da ki ai parakcha ge aduga very importantly line by line I will refute it. Mana hairisi in the second paragraph ta perada the MPCC had no reason whatsoever to expel me in such a gross and arbitrary manner under the whims and fancies of the CLP leader Shri Okram Ibobi Singh Haidaram. Now, where is the question of arbitrariness? There is a rule of law. Expulsion was made on the basis of the recommendation of a committee. And committee made the recommendation on the basis of the rules which are there in the Indian National Congress Constitution. Aduna sigumba rule of law gi makhada without any sense of arbitrariness ta so-called notice thadana opportunity of being heard tauramdana aduga loina na sida khoi gi kanamta gi whims and fancy da chatpanate whims and fancy adusu Shri Okram Ibobi CLP gi whims and fancy da chat and fancy adusu Shri Okram Ibobi CLP gi whims and fancy da chatpanate Indian National Congress ki laijariba party ki sangvidhan adu de piramiba provisions amasung rules to ki matung inna same kiba Disciplinary Action Committee na lawrokpa recommendation adu ki basis ta Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee ki president na Indian National Congress ki sangvidhan da madugum piriba authority adugumba provision na empowered tawar haraga masi ki decision na se law ki bani. Now in the next lines ta which is very unfortunate and very unbecoming of a leader. Mahangna hairi maduri karigino haiba matamda. He uses the word so-called leaders. So-called leaders haiba say English phrase say so-called leaders haiba say what is the meaning of this the few other so-called leaders? He is saying that my expulsion dated 28/2020 has only proved that the CLP leader, namely Shri Okram Ibobi Singh, will continue to run the INC as he pleases, and the few other so-called leaders will blindly follow him without application of mine. So-called leaders, what is the meaning of the so-called leaders? These quote-unquote so-called leaders. So-called leaders hairibasi, mahakna hainingibasi, elected honourable MLAs ki Congress ki MLAs mayam sibu mahakna so-called leaders hairagadi masidi hena koi laibak thiba leiti haina haijaningi maramdi so-called leaders haiba wahai sidi. This is something which we never expected from a person like him, because these are all honorably elected leaders by the people of the respective assembly constituencies. Now, how can you say that these are so-called leaders? On what basis? So this itself shows that he is very undemocratic. He has no respect for the entire people of these assembly constituencies who have elected, according to him, the so-called leaders. We don't consider our elected MLAs as so-called leaders. They are the real leaders. They are not leaders. They are not fake leaders. They are not leaders just for namesake. They are not acting to be a leader. They are in fact the real leaders of the people. Ado hajiki mahangna mu haidi masida, if at all I was to be expelled, it should have been done after the Rajya Sabha election when I voted for the Maharaja, and not now, after having voted for the Congress in the assembly session. August ki date 10 da tawkriba assembly session dudi Congress party na governor the memorandum piba matam da so madugi vote adu, there was not a bona fide vote haidana. There was no voting at all. The trust vote tawkriba, it was legally inconclusive, constitutionally inconclusive haidana. Governor da August ki tang 3 da Raj Bhavan da akogi honorable governor da Congress party ki taraf tagi madugi memorandum am pisangramne aduna madugi vote adu akoi logde. Congress party does not take it as a vote. Does Congress party considers that the trust vote was inconclusive and it was not bona fide, it was illegal. Akoi na vote division tau haiba matamda yakidaba aduga kamaina vote tauwe na haira ino haibasine aduna akoi ki vote taukiba laite. But contrary to the stand of the Congress party, Shri RK Imo Singh has stated that he has voted for Congress. Who voted for what? Who voted for which party? How do you know when there was no division of vote on the 10th of August itself? Aduna Congress ki hairiba stand sigi una tainabada contrary contradiction oina hairiba se. This itself shows that he is not agreeing to the stand of the Congress party. Now, mana muhairi masida, I was denied the Congress party ticket to contest the assembly election in 2007 and 2012 under his personal whims of the CLP leader. But what happens in 2007 and 2012? Haibasi ko yengminasi 2002 da Sagolban assembly constituency da 2002 da Sagolban assembly constituency sida koigi vote lepi 2002 da assembly constituency da sis vote tawkri adugi matung 2002 sida vote lepada aduda aikoigi second taakriba asi Congress party ni second taakriba Congress party sigi candidate 2002 da Congress candidate na second tai Sagolban assembly constituency da mana kanna hona jarakpadagi party na su kanna honarpadagi mangonda 2007 da Congress 2002 da Congress ki candidate oiramba masana su election fight tawraga second tarakriba aduda Congress na mu encourage tawre hairaga 2007 da mahapu ticket piki aduga 2007 da hujki Congress candidate do vote kakhi Sagolban assembly constituency represent tawre hairaga maduda ki 2007 kakhi Sagolban assembly constituency represent tawre hairaga Madudagi 2007 dagi mahak se honorable MLA of Sagolban assembly constituency oire harga 2012 fuk lairiba ada 2007 da karmaina tawdana akoigi haibiri basi 2007 amazu 2012 da ticket deny tawe hairi basi 2007 da Congress ticket ki damakta 2002 da Congress ki candidate oirmaba second taba mi du da pigre aduga 2012 tana 2007 da vote akoigi karaba 2007 ki karaba Congress ki MLA du da Congress party na ticket pi de dana Congress ki MLA su kajariba aduda ticket pidana karmain tawdana atopa amada Congress na karamna kari basis ticket pigado over 2012 maramandana 2012 ta hojiki 2007 dagi Congress MLA karaiba candidate adura party na ticket piki maram aduna 2007 amasung 2012 ta Shri koigi RK Imo the ticket denied in a very logical ground that the party rules and party in the larger interest of the Congress party the name. Other 2014 the Carmine to Raman among 2017 Congress party in ticket peak in Hamatam the day 2012 the day Hazik Hybrid honourable MLA Shri RK Imo MSCP the vote karakre. Aduga 2012 the Mahana MLA or Haraga 2014 the Mahaki MSCP had a party to Congress party to merge Taukre April da. Adudagi merged over the marks technically, legally, and constitutional on the floor of the House. Congress ki MLA or Padagi 2014 the April the Congress ki MLA or Kibadagi 2017 the Mahaga say 2015-16 the Congress ki MLA or Amni 2017 the Mahak the Congress ki ticket. P Kibani Aduna Mangon the Congress ki ticket 2007 Amasum 12 the Ibo B Shri Okram Ibo B Singh CLP ki leader ki whims the Mangon the ticket denied to Ukri Hybase. Congress ki candidate hana kadana lairaba Congress second tadana lairaba adu matung na mo Congress ki MLA oina lairaba mi da Congress ticket pidana kramai todana atopam da ticket pigadono haiba sineba aduna masigi clarification si mayamna su koigi khangbigani haina khanjai adu loina na mangla mo haidi. It was only in 2014 my MSCP merged with Indian National Congress after due permission and approval from Shri Rahul Gandhi just before the Lok Sabha election. Despite that, preference was always given to the then Congress candidate over an elected MLA, in spite of being the person who had led the merger. But merger in 2014, the Hek merger, the Congress MLA, the ticket was already given to him because he became the Congress MLA. So, what was the preference? There was no preference over a Congress candidate. Ma Masamo 2017 the Congress ki ticket phangdana MLA haji oidana lady baneba haji house. So this is also a very important point. Now ma namu haide ma Masamo na haide basida. Congress originally had 28 MLAs is drastically reduced to 15 MLAs now. How come he has calculated that the Congress party has only 15 MLAs? Congress right now on the floor of the House has 18 MLAs. 18 sida ma masamak su yauri baneba ma masamak na sige 21st August sida masamak se Congress ki MLA on the floor of the House natre na hajari braba ma anyates oiraga su adu gi damakta speaker na speakers ki assembly da gi madu notify to bom sangeba madu gi notification lagtrangai da how come he says that he is not a Congress MLA adu ki mathakta amuk ma na mu hairi madudi Lok Sabha 2019 ki Lok Sabha se akoi gi Congress party na kaagibagi matang na so mahak na hairi after 15 years. But the question is in the history of Manipur, handaki 2019 ki Lok Sabha do da in Manipur in a parliamentary constituency ki di yam the narrowest margin da yam the pick labadu gumba unprecedented narrowest margin da Congress party na second position da lakhi base. It never happened. Opposition ki candidate na yamna nakna na second position da lakhi bedo hanaki 2019 gi sina ahan bani ya haina ai thamjage adugo loina na magna hariba even to the news as use of the word like pet news CLP leader who is a Spain force matam loiraba power laitraba kanadraba haiba Spain force ki atra haliba masi yam it's very unfortunate. Then he says again arbitrariness and the dictatorship of the CLP leader haidana arbitrariness kashumda like masida there in the Congress party there is no question of arbitrariness. Congress party ne lot of decision kurima as per the rules and regulation as per the provisions of the Indian National Congress ki constitution ki makhadani sira kanam te dictatorship like Congress haide basidi Indian National Congress haide basidi Bharat ki ning tam purna hona bada freedom struggle le yorok pam madugumba dictatorship ki mayok to laiba democracy bu internal democracy party ki manungda amasung Bharat ki oina democracy ki damakta mayam ama sacrifice torokar madugum party ni masigum party sida kanaguma Congress men amatana torokar madugum party ni masigum party sida kanaguma Congress men amatana Congress women amatana dictator oibagi wakhal dictator oikibagi history ngasi bhaguda Bharat da laitri adar masiguma dictatorship of the CLP leader haibasidi this is not the mindset of a true congressman adar hajik amu hairi the man amu hairi masida in the next paragraph the Congress party does not care However, by my expulsion dated 28/8/2020, it is clearly proved that the Congress party does not care about the people of Manipur, but it is meant to subserve one and only person, namely Shri Okram Ibobi Singh Haidana. The Congress party does not care about the people of Manipur. On what basis? On what basis is he saying that? Whatever is happening today is because of the Congress party. Ngasi Manipur Shanti Kanana Puraki Congress Party ke dugumba sahi tramnga gi regime duna neba, in which he was also very much a part of that regime. Ado hauzik mahagna haidi madudi, it is only Congress party it is only meant to serve only one person, namely Shri Okram Ibobi Singh. Congress party de lady Singh se mi amakina teba. We are here for the people of Manipur. We are here for the people of India. Masigumba wahayasi, this is we never expected from such a young leader. Next question is it compulsory? I simply ask every Congress worker and the general public, it is compulsory to have both the CLP leader and PCC president from the same district. What is the harm? District amadagi CLP leader amasung PCC president oibada kaidobuki question dawodoino. And what is the harm? Madhya Pradesh ta CLP su, PCC president su, chief minister su, mi amakakno oiki. Shri Kamal Nath. Ato state mayam amadasu miyoy amakhakna CLP leaders oiba yauki, PCC presidents oiba yauki. Hajiki sidi mi anida two different individuals na CLP leader amasung PCC president orakpada district amadagi same district tagi oiba yade haragadi, where is it written in the constitution? Aduna masigumba aikoigi PCC president CLP leader haidba mayam se, they are all there because of our AICC decision nagine. All India Congress Committee ki Congress President Srimati Sonia Gandhi ji ki maha ki ayaba madudagi CLP leader oiribane, PCC president oiribaneba. So is he questioning? Is he not questioning the decision of Srimati Sonia Gandhi ji? Is he not questioning the decision of Shri Rahul Gandhi ji? That how come the two leaders, namely the CLP leader and the PCC president, how can the two leaders be from the same district of Manipur? So this is a clear reflection that he does not have the mindset of a true congressman. Why should we follow an outdated leader who has been rejected and disowned by his own family member, MLA, who went to the extent of resigning from his seat and party and subsequently joined BJP Haidana? But the question is, who is disowning whom? Who? Has CLP leader been disowned by any of his family members? No family member disowned any of his or her family members. If there is a disowning, then it no more becomes a family then. So what is the meaning of family according to Shri Imo? And what is the meaning of disowning? Aduna Hazik Hai Ribasi, the fact remains is CLP leader has a son who is an MLA and he is still with the Congress party. Shri Okram Ibobi has a son, Mai Masanupa Malay. He is still in the party as a Congress MLA. So in the family of Ibobi, who is disowning whom? And in a family, how can one family member disown another family member? And if that is so, then will that family remain as a family? And what is the meaning of family then? So this is a very, very sociological question. Then, at the end, Magna Haidi see, across the party lines, this is very important, cutting across the party lines, that we should lead from the front and focus in our respective constituencies to fight against the deadly coronavirus, particularly when it is spreading like wildfire across the state, resulting in more deaths. I will also like to appeal to all MLAs in the state. But then what is he doing? What is the Honourable Chief Minister doing in Delhi for the last so many days? We have so many dates here in the state. What are they doing there? I myself have personally requested to the Prime Minister, to the Union Health Minister, to kindly grant 100 crores of rupees, 100 crore, to combat this in COVID-19 in Manipur. Is there any reply? Even the Health Minister of Manipur has even written to the Government of India. Where is the reply? Why is not Honourable Chief Minister, when he is in Delhi, why can't he bring even 100 crore rupees to combat this coronavirus out here in Manipur for the last so many days? We have so many dates here in the state. What are they doing there? I myself have personally requested to the Prime Minister, to the Union Health Minister, to kindly grant 100 crores of rupees, 100 crores, rupees 100 crore, to combat this in COVID-19 in Manipur. Is there any reply? Even the Health Minister of Manipur has even written to the Government of India. Where is the reply? Why is not Honourable Chief Minister, when he is in Delhi, why can't he bring even 100 crore rupees to combat this coronavirus out here in Manipur? There are so many dates. How can they be there in Delhi for so many days? Aduna, Manipur da lairaga, mahaki respective constituency da lairaga corona fight tau hairi. But where is he? He is sitting in Delhi and advising the rest to be there in their respective constituency. Aduga amanamu hairi at the end. The false dream of the CLP leadership, who still wants to move for another no confidence motion at the cost of the people of Manipur, with only about 15 MLAs now, which is the actual number of the Congress party from the recently concluded assembly session. So he has already calculated the actual number of the Congress party on the floor of the House based on the recently concluded assembly session, means on the 10th of August, the Thursday vote, which the Congress considers and has decided that it was not a conclusive and legal vote, for which we have gone to the governor with a memorandum stating that that was an illegal. There was no vote at all because there was no division. It was unconstitutional. It was illegal. Now he is saying that there are only 15 MLAs. Is he not counting himself as a Congress MLA on the floor of the House? Has he got the notification, or has the Speaker Secretariat given a notification that this MLA has been declared unattached? Where is the notification? We don't see that notification. Even if that notification comes, he has to obey the whip of the Congress party. He has to obey the whip of the CLP as per the Supreme Court decision in case of G. Bishwanath and case of 1996 judgment. And how can he say there are only 15 Congress MLAs? Where are the 2 Congress MLAs? Have they resigned? Have they been disqualified? They are still very much the Congress MLAs. How come he has become the spokesperson of the 2 Congress MLAs? Aduna, ngasi, masigumba mayamasi, Manipur ki praja mayam mamang da bhap tahandaba yade, maram the Congress party as the Bharat ki Sangvidhan mu thadaba, division vote tau hybrid tahun gidaba, aduga Bharat ki Sangvidhan da thadaba natana, ngasi Congress party na yam na maru in lauriba, Manipur praja society ki oiba coronavirus ki matang da 100 crore pi hybrid the pirak gidaba, adu kashum na ngasi buru funding la gidaba, Prime Minister case funding ngasi bukta 100 crore the line pashamu la gidaba, aduga loina na jaugi case drug ki CBI the PBU hai matamda on the floor of the House who has raised and the trust voters jaugi case hai matamda kashum da ta gidaba. What is the stint? So we will also like to ask this question. Why? Why Honourable MLA Shri RK Imo? Why is he not saying anything against the BJP government? He should demand the BJP government to allow the transfer of Jau case in this Jau drug case from the state police to CBI. Is he ready to do that? Why is Shri RK Imo keeping quiet in our fight against drug, in our war against drug? If he is not keeping quiet, then he should urge the BJP government, led by his own father-in-law, that kindly transfer this Jau case from the state police to CBI. Why is he not saying that? Has he ever stated that on the floor of the House, being a Congress MLA, or being a concerned citizen, or being a true congressman? Because every congressman believes in a war against drug. Ngasi Manipur gi natana Punjab natana Jiten ki natana Bharat pumbada ngasi Congress party na drug ki mayok te laibase masi vote ki damakta natti praja gi ni humanity gi ni laiba ki ni society gi ni aduna masi mayam ni yeng hairaga ngasi akhoi gi Congress ki MPCC ki president bu Saiba Thobal district ni haidana su chaibiba aduga CLP leader busu mahaki arbitrariness dictatorship haidana baseless allegation mayam dana haibada natana Thobal degi ni haina so muk haibiba masigumma mayam asi we should never discriminate anyone on the basis of place haidana Bharat ki Sangvidhan su iri aduna Thobal masana ngasi CLP leader amasung PCC president animak oirakpasi makoina oihenjaba natte कांग्रेस की प्रेसिडेंट श्रीमती सोनिया गांधी जी ने खलकपनी महा के अयाब मतुंग इना अदुना श्रीमती सोनिया गांधी जी की डिसीजन अदुबो चुमदे हाइगदौरिब्रा हाइबसिनी अखोइना हंगदरिबो वाफमदे अदुना ngasi mayamda masi wafam si khara thamjere haraga khoigi ngasi gi press conference asida lengbiraiba khoigi oja Dwijamani chairman disciplinary action committee Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee oja Hilangom Dwijamani vice president amasung khoiga Shri S Jiten general secretary Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee amasung convenor disciplinary action committee Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee lengbirakpagi damakta aina amuko sino thagatchari. Thank you.